This is Carl at National RV Detroit, and I'm going to walk you through this 2021 XLR Micro Boost. And it's a toy hauler and model number 335LRE. Alright. Now, first thing, I'm sure you know about this already, but I'll tell you anyway again. This is wired to have power stabilizer jacks, right? But right now it has a manual stabilizer. The issue is, my understanding is that the factory does not have any. They've been having a shortage. So as soon as they get them, they'll send them to us and we'll put them on your trailer for you. But right now you have to crank it manually. Okay? You've got outside speakers, a place to hang a TV with signal and power out. You've got a power awning with LEDs. Your steps, you can adjust the length of the legs of your steps just by pushing this metal piece up right here. Hopefully you can see that. There's one on each side. You can slide the legs up and down accordingly. This is a crank for your stabilizer. That's your obviously your dump hose and an adapter. You have two 20-pound LP tanks in this trailer, so one on each side, and it's got an automatic changeover regulator. Okay. Now the only thing this is obviously your front compartment. You have got a deep cycle marine battery, 27 series there, and you can see behind it there's a kill switch. It's a red handled switch. You can turn the battery on and off there if you need to. Of course, your landing gear right there. Your other tank. Now this is the pass through from the other side. Now this sprayer here plugs in right here, so you can hose things down. Okay. The most common way to get water to the trailer is this fresh water inlet here. So you'll hook the hose up there, turn it on, and you're all set. Now, if you go to a campground that does not have plumbing on the campsites, you could hook the hose up to here and fill your fresh water tank. Then you can use the onboard pump to pump the water, okay? These are just cable and satellite through here. And this water fitting is a black tank flush. So after you dump your tanks, you can see you got a gray, and then you got a black. Black is toilet water and waste. Gray is sink and shower water. So you dump the black first, then the gray to clean it out. You leave the black valve open, then you can hook your hose right to here. Okay, turn the water on and it'll flush out your black tank, spray it out really good, clean out the sensors. It's a really good thing to do. Alright, so your power cord and reducer, that's a 50 amp cord. And then you got a 30 amp adapter that comes with it. And then you even have another one that shows you that you can adapt it down even more to a regular 15/20. Of course, you can't run the air conditioner off 15/20, but you can still, you know, turn on the lights and pack it and do all the things you got to do with it. Now this has a fill station here, so you got your pump handle there, your let's see here. So the thing to know about this is you have to hold the off button. Try to do it here in this position till it starts flashing. So you light it up, then you hold it till it starts flashing. Then you push on. You can hear it turn on there. Turn it off. You're going to hold it like that. Alright, so you have to do it like that, so it just can't be turned on accidentally, or a kid can't do it. That sort of thing. So okay, your back door / ramp, we'll show you how that works when you pick up your trailer. You can see that housing there tells us this is pre-wired for a backup camera, so you can always add that if you choose. Now, while we're looking up, the manufacturer states that you need to check the roof every 90 days. So someone has to go up there and look at the sealant, make sure there's no cracking or separation, look at the roofing material and the vent covers, that sort of thing, to make sure that nothing's damaged by a low branch or flying road debris or anything like that, okay? Alright. So the reason this is a 50 amp system, let me make sure here before I say any more. Yeah, this one has two air conditioners on it. So you've got the front air conditioner, obviously, which is probably a 13.5, I bet, so it'll get cool in here. And this is your thermostat right here for that one. Also, while you're in the bedroom, you got a TV backer to put a bracket. You've got your signal booster. It should always be like that. Escape window. You just go like this. You can get it loose, that is. There we go. And then you're going to push it through like that. And then you would push it the rest of the way through, obviously. And then you can grab a hold of this red tab here and pull the screen right out so you can exit through this window in an emergency. There we go. Okay. And there's some storage underneath the bed also. So the bathroom works like any other bathroom. One thing to remember that this is a GFCI here. There's probably 2 of them in this trailer. All the plugs are wired through one. Even if it doesn't have a GFCI, it's still wired through one of them. Even the plug on the outside, so keep that in mind. The toilet, the thing to know if you don't know RV toilets is you have to have water and chemical in it when you start using it. So you got the flush pill right here. You see water comes out. So what you do, you get to come in the trailer after hooking up the power and the water. You'll dump 1 dose of toilet cleaner right in the bowl, or toilet chemical, I mean, right in the bowl. Step on this. And keep your foot on the pedal so you put about a gallon or so of water in the tank. Some people use more than that, but the bottom line is you have to have toilet chemical and about a gallon of water to start using the toilet. Anytime you're starting with a black tank that's empty, you have to make sure that you put water and chemical in it. Okay, so this is your second thermostat. You just hit the function button and go through the different options. Always try to use the auto when you're using the air conditioner also for fan. Your slide room in and out, your awning in and out. Never leave the awning out unattended, of course. You have tank heaters in this one to extend your season, so you just turn it on right there. Your battery's charged, everything else is empty. It graduates up in 1/3 increments, so you figure after you get past 2/3 you got to start thinking about dumping the black and gray tank. To turn your water heater on electric or on gas, it's right here. The switch for electric is on the outside. I'll go out there and look before I stop this video, okay? And also the water pump is right there. You'll use that when you're pumping water out of the fresh water tank or when you're winterizing the trailer. So speaking of winterizing, you see there's a panel right here that I've removed. Well, that goes right down here, and you can see there's your water pump is down there, plus a winterizing hose and all that, so that's where you would draw the antifreeze into the trailer when you're winterizing. Okay, your refrigerator is a 12-volt compressor refrigerator. Okay, let me see here. I don't know if if the gas is on. I suppose it is. Let's see. Yeah. So you can see this is the sparker. You just turn this clockwise to spark it. You got 3 burners, 3 knobs, of course. Then you have the oven. Now the oven's a little different. There's a pilot light all the way at the back, on the bottom at the back. I can spark it. You might be able to see that spark. So what you do to light it is you're going to go to the picture of the flame, which is pilot light. Then you're going to depress it and keep it depressed. Then you'll start sparking it with this sparker right here, and you wait till it lights down here, and after you see the flame light, you still hold this in for another 10 seconds or so. Then you go to operating temperature. It cycles on and off like an oven does, but when you shut it off, the flame goes out, but so does the pilot light, so you have to relight the pilot light each time you use the oven. Alright, so you have a 110 AC fireplace / space heater with this. Comes with a remote. You can, here, let me see if I can show you the remote here. If I can, here we go. This is the remote for your radio, and this little one here is for the fireplace. Let's see if we're plugged into 110. Let me see here. Oh, hold on. Okay, so right now you see it flashing H, which is the fan speed. Now if I was to continue to go through it, it will go to off, and then it'll go to low. There we go. The temperature goes up and down in 5-degree increments, as you can see. You can also change the appearance of the flame like that. And it also has a timer, so you can set it to turn on or turn off whenever you want. The neat thing about it is, you know, you have a limited supply of LP, right? So this roof runs on campground electricity, so you can use it to keep the chill out of the trailer. You could turn it on cold nights. You could set it if you get up at 8 in the morning. You could set it, you know, 20 minutes early, so it warms up the living area before you get up, that sort of thing. Okay, and that way you don't have to use your limited supply of LP. All right, let's see what else we have. This is where your TV goes. Okay. Now, right now this bunk is in the down position. We'll show you how it goes up and down when you pick up your trailer, and we show you the ramp and the back porch, that sort of thing. So we'll show you that. Keep in mind, it likes to have these up when you're traveling, before you close the door. That's the configuration that works best with it. Well, you'll probably have stuff back here anyway, so it'll have to be up when you travel, but keep that in mind. Alrighty. This is the range hood vent and light. You see, light on and off. Fan. Remember I told you about that baffle out there on the side of the slide out. You got to keep it. There's a baffle that flaps freely or it locks into place. You want it flapping freely when you're venting, so everything will vent to the outside. Otherwise, you want it locked shut when you're traveling and in storage, that sort of thing. Your microwave works like any other microwave. Okay. This is just telling you if this is pre-wired for solar. So there are some wires behind here for a controller. Plus on the roof there'll be a solar port to hook a panel up to if you want to, okay? Like I said, it's also pre-wired for a backup camera too, so. Alrighty, so let's look around a little bit. I showed you the bathroom and the bedroom. Gave you a basic tour of the functions here. Okay, well, it looks like I've pretty much covered everything, so we'll go over the ramp and everything when you pick up, and we'll go over whatever you want us to go over. Please, first of all, thanks for buying your trailer here at National RV Detroit, and second, remember what I said about inspecting the roof. All trailers need to have the roof inspected every 90 days. It's a very important thing to do, so make sure you take care of that also. Thank you.